Hey guys, it's your boy Odale, and it's been a while since I made a video. Crypto has been grinding along. I've been a patient market viewer, and I've been participating as well. So obviously, we all know that gold has been parabolic this year. It's seen insane rewards for people who have been a bit risk averse, as well as silver. Silver surprisingly usually lags heavily behind gold, but this year it has been an alternative. It's cheaper. It's becoming more demanding, especially as I see it being used to make and create, those AI chips and all these different computer components. It's becoming much more valuable, and it actually has some great value to it. But besides that, it is also a material that is second to gold that you can use to barter with or buy stuff or exchange for money. It holds value. So we're looking at crypto, and I've been paying attention to just different movements, different stocks. Obviously, we can look at Bitcoin as well. Bitcoin is, I mean, at these prices, holding up like this, it's insane. Something that's $111,000 holding up that well. I mean, obviously, it has a crazy chance of usually it implodes, but it looks like institutional investment has been very good for Bitcoin. We haven't had like a major sell off in Bitcoin since 2023. It's been all consolidation and it's reached to this point. So it's kind of great to see this. As more institutional investors come in, they recognize that the value is probably way above this, and we're probably not going to have, we're probably not, anything is possible. Things get scary. These guys over leverage. We could have a sell off like this. This was like, what was it, 80%, 70% sell off. Uh, from this level, that's probably going to get us back to 20,000. Is it going to happen? It's unlikely, but it's been a very beautiful chart, breakout chart. Shows that there's a lot of interest in there. Obviously, I think with Bitcoin, we haven't even really seen anything yet this year. Maybe it goes to 150,000 plus conservatively, but a lot of people are investing big money is getting in there now, so it changes the whole dynamics of it. And if you have investors, call them whales, hedge funds getting in, and they're actually seeing value in this and they're going to be holding it, then they're going to be price blocks where if they're buying it at 100,000, they're buying it at 80,000, they're probably not going to sell. So you're not going to see any panic sell-offs. What we have to watch for is for leveraged investors. I've seen like BMNR, which is Bitmine, right? They have been buying a lot of stuff on leverage. They are, if I remember correctly, they're down like $1 billion right now in their ETH holdings. They're expecting it, and I expected to ETH to do well. Hopefully the ecosystem around it, the gas fees, all these different things can change and it could be a more viable option. NFTs are starting to pop back up all over and around the ETH ecosystem, but I am heavily looking at the Base network, and obviously we know Base network was built on Optimism, which is not performing that well, which most altcoins are not performing as well as we expected. There are some of them that are holding up, but again, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and pick my poison here, and I really like Toshi. I've seen it being accumulated. There's not much of a chart on it, but it's being accumulated. It's being almost somewhat. I feel like every time there's a sell-off, there is like a random spike. So I just feel like when you see those types of things, it's being accumulated. Obviously, it was a meme coin, kind of in tribute to the creator of Bitcoin. So it is gonna see a lot of attention. And the surprising thing, what I like about this is, even though we have all these crazy sell-offs, like crypto is taking a pounding. It really has some coins you could see. Like I'll give you an example. This one I'm looking at right now for bottom reversal. Zigo the Frog, it was a pump, and look at the way it sells off. So if the coin at this point is not highly valued or it's not being looked at strongly in the community, it's gonna sell off like this. People are not waiting to get their money out of this. They're moving it around. So I'm just sticking with, I'm accumulating Toshi. I'm probably accumulated like up to upwards of like 3,000 or more, and I'm gonna keep accumulating. I'm kind of grateful that this time around the market is very different in the sense that I feel like it's being held up, by news, by so many different things that are going on in the world. It's just that we need stability in the markets, and then we could obviously get that trajectory. We still have rates coming up between now and January as well, to see what the Feds are going to do. Inflation is always looming over our head as consumers, and the best thing to do is find a way to get a positive return on your money, right? And that's what investors would have done with gold, which is always safe when times of uncertainty happens. But crypto is still there, and I'm just looking to see the cryptos that are actually holding up, cryptos that are actually doing well. So on my list, I have Toshi. I'm accumulating that one. I have 3 grand in there. I'm looking at, obviously, we're going to look at Crow, exchange coin. It's been volatile. I'm trying to accumulate it towards the lowest possible. The lower you could acquire a coin, it's the less risk for you. So in this range, it's been 0.07, 0.05. It's been really good to accumulate it. And obviously, you're looking for the highs and beyond, Highs and beyond is like $1 and above. That's probably going to be my sell point. Toshi, I don't know. Toshi at these levels, I haven't really seen anything. So let's just see if it could break these highs first. I know I'm a bit all over the place, but I'm trying to cover multiple coins that I think are going to do really well. So Toshi is one of them. We're going to look to see what Toshi does above the highs. Above the highs. And really from there is where we're going to see what exactly is going to take place. From here to the highs, we are looking at, let's see, what's the exact percentage. You buy, let's just say from here to this 250%. I think once it breaks that, maybe we double from there. So obviously, it's all guesstimating because the market cap, I'm looking at the market cap too, still small. It's not like it's a Shibu Inua type market cap. It's not like it's a Pepe or Boeing type market cap. Still very low. And the lower the market cap is, the more potential for money to really get it moving, right? So we're going to look at Toshi next. I'm looking at this Zora coin. I'm obviously late on this one. I mean, not too late, but I'm late. But this thing, this is the chart. This is what they got. It's been, since it dropped, let's say from the lows to the high, that's basically this year. What is it, like 1,000%, I think? I'm going to check it right now. It is, yep, it's like over 1,000%, 1,500%. This is, I mean, it's just technical analysis, and I'll get into it a little bit, but nice break at the top. Maybe we could see something. I don't know. I don't expect too much. It depends. They are trying to create, because I was checking it out, they are trying to create their own version, I guess, of Instagram, but every single picture that you post is, you're able to basically trade it, meaning that people could buy it and hold it as an NFT, and it drives the price up, and you get creator earnings. So very interesting concept. All Crypto is an app for it. It's pretty cool. I think maybe it could do well, because I mean, you're gonna earn money, and the more people get on here, the cooler the photos you put up. It's an interesting concept, It's an interesting concept, giving you control of you can't comment on someone's post unless you actually pay. So it's an interesting concept. I'm not sure yet how I feel about it holding up, but people are posting. I'm gonna post on there too, and we're gonna see how it does. So that's Zora. Let's see the chart. Yeah, so we're gonna see, obviously, the more traction this platform gets. If it goes crazy, then if it does go crazy, you could expect that this thing is gonna go maybe as high as $10. It's just gonna be people trying to get in there. So I have a small amount in there. I think it's like 850 I got in there at some of these lows. I'm gonna hold on. I'm kind of different this time with the stop losses on crypto. What I'm doing is, instead of allocating a stop loss, I'm allocating money I am not afraid to lose. It's a different way of doing things. So if I could lose 850, I'll just put it in one of the cryptos, you know. More money means I'll have to use stop losses, obviously. Let's just go over, we can go over Turbo as well. This was one of those crazy ones that spiked up recently, and it's almost back down to the lows a bit. I mean, I'm trying to get into this one, so I'm gonna see if it could drop down. If it goes down and loses one of the zeros, maybe. It's in a downward trend right now, and you know, if you could get from the lows to the high, it's 2,000%. If you were to buy currently here, from here to here, it's only 470%. But driving, the main strategy I'm using right now is I'm looking to see what's holding up, where volume is going, news, following, activity, you know, because we need to see where people are moving their money, really. These are meme coins. I don't expect them to be the next greatest thing in crypto. You know, there is some potential, obviously, but the meme coins, I haven't really seen much traction with them being used for anything. And we're gonna that's how I'm following crypto right now. The meme coins, you know, it's just the names that are popular, the volume that is highly recurring. That's just my way of doing things right now. I mean, I've seen a lot of stories with Boink as well, you know, but the charts are not convincing. You know, there's a lot of money being moved around different cryptos, and you know there are some that believe that we're waiting on volume to come in, and I'm in agreement with that. Once things settle down in the market, we are going to see some tractions. So this is your bro Dali. We're signing off for now, and keep updating you guys as I can. This is still, I'm still very optimistic for the crypto market. Very optimistic. Very optimistic for Pepe. I still have money in there as well. Very optimistic for most of these meme coins. So it's your boy Dolly signing off.